Good evening from Barcelona. I'm in Barcelona for the next 3 days in a industry kind of conference training session, and it is being hosted at the Nobu in Barcelona. So I'm staying at the Nobu Hotel, and oh my gosh, it is so gorgeous here. I wish I could live here, honestly. I've already made a mess of it, so that's not surprising, and I just curled my hair so it's still in these little ringlets, but today's kind of been go go go. I got out at like 6 a.m. this morning to catch a flight at 9, got to Barcelona, came to the hotel, had lunch quickly, and then I had calls all afternoon. So I've not seen Barcelona. I've pretty much only seen the inside of my hotel room, which is very unfortunate, but sun's about to go down. It's about 5:36 now, and I'm going to go grab a drink before the event starts at 8 p.m. tonight. I'm here with another colleague of mine, and then it's kind of a Mod Podge of people from other firms as well. So I'll quickly show you my hotel room. I'm here Wednesday to Friday, and then I head back to London, and it's a long weekend because unfortunate news that the Queen passed away. You know, she's the ultimate like working mom, so I admire her and her service very much, and she will definitely be missed. So to honor the Queen passing and making the most of the day off, we've decided, a group of friends, to just spend time together and, you know, stay in the UK, but not too local. We still wanted to make a trip of it. So we're actually going out to Wales to hike for the weekend. So Barcelona for 3 days and then Wales for 3 days, which is very fun. Look at this view. Somehow I snagged a corner unit. And everything about this hotel is so aesthetic. We have a little Marshall speaker. Hello, Barcelona. Huge flat screen TV. This incredible lantern. And look at all this. Honestly, so incredible. I could live here. I'm such a rush. I'm already like 10 minutes late for this event, but that's what I'm wearing. Just this green dress from Zara, beige heels, black bag, makeup and hair quite simple. Look at the sunset before I depart you. Hello again from my gorgeous hotel room. I've not shown anything. I'm so bad at vlogging. Mainly, a big reason, not that I have excuses, but mine is that since I was here for a work trip, it's kind of awkward like pulling out a camera when I'm trying to, you know, network with people in a similar industry and people that are quite senior in my field. So I haven't filmed anything, but dinner last night was so good. We ate at the rooftop at Nobu, Barcelona. So obviously, there's a Nobu in London and New York, and they're known to be so good. The sushi was incredible. And then today we had a full day training session on investor relations and had lunch again at Nobu. So big weekend of sushi, but I'm not complaining because honestly I love it. And now I am all burnt because I went outside for approximately an hour after the session today. A colleague of mine went and walked around and grabbed a drink, and the sun here is so strong. I like had, you know, maybe 2 beers in the sun, and I can already tell that I like fully burnt. But unfortunately, he had to rush back to London, and I'm here for another night. So I am going to get out, explore, have some paella, because I've never even tried it before, and obviously that's a pretty big signature in Spain. So going to a like local food market, and I might make my way to the beach, but yeah, I'll just do some walking around, some wandering, and see where it takes me. Major fail. I tried to come to this street market to get paella, but it closed at 8 and it's 8:15. Bummer. But still on a mission for paella, so I'm just gonna kind of wander around and pop into any restaurant that says they serve it. So I ended up finding, like, in the market there was still a couple booths open. One was this like fish market where they had kind of all their fish lined out in front of a bar, and you just like select the fish that you want and request the way they cook it up. And so it was very fresh seafood. I had this incredible shrimp. I did have a bit of an experience of like a man that sat beside me and was asking me questions, so I was just being nice and chatting back to him, but then it kind of turned into, he lives in Dubai and he asked for my number and asked if I could come visit him in Dubai and he can show me around. And then I was like, no, that's okay. Then it turned into him asking for my Instagram, which I was like, oh, I don't have. So put in a bit of an awkward situation, and I always hate things like that. But the dinner was very good. Venue was super cool, so, you know, still a good night. Unfortunately, it's already like 9:30 and I won't have time to go to the Familia, the giant like cathedral here in Barcelona, which is a big, you know, selling feature. So I'm sad about that, but the night has still been good. From what I've seen of Barcelona, I think it's super cool. It seems very young, it's very busy, and just a good like atmosphere. I've also done some shopping. They have a lot of like knockoff stuff, which I know you should buy fashion for sustainability, and I agree with that 100%, but at the moment in time where I don't make a ton of money, I love finding like little knockoff stores. So I did buy some stuff, a pair of earrings and sunglasses. For both of them came to 15 euros total. What a steal. Alright, so after my adventures yesterday, I was able to find I walked past a place and they were like, paella. And they had like 2 different serving sizes and like a little board outside of it. So I was like, oh, I could get like a little individual size paella, because I wasn't planning on it after seeing how big the portions were, and I already had that shrimp. But ended up sitting in this like really cute little restaurant and had paella for the first time, and it was delicious. And then called it a pretty early night, just came back here and then had to respond to emails this morning. So I feel so guilty that I've been in Barcelona for like 3 days now and I've only really gotten like a bit of last night to explore, but still haven't made my way to the cathedral or anything, and now I have to go into the airport. So work travel seems glamorous, but the reality of it is like I've got to know the inside of my hotel room and the conference room, but haven't seen a lot of Barcelona, and that makes me really sad, so I definitely have to come back. But my day for today is off to the airport, get to London around 2, and then right after work at around 5, we're trying to hit the road to head to Wales for the weekend. Do a bit of hiking, just a group of another couple, myself, my boyfriend, and one of our girlfriends are coming, so it'll be very fun. You may be asking, Emma, why do you look like crap? And I'm eating a pretzel in Frankfurt after the last thing I showed you. I've had a total shocker. I missed my first flight to London because I got a notification in the morning saying that it was delayed by 2 hours, so I kind of took my time getting to the airport. But I tried to check in last night online, tried to check in this morning, I guess yesterday morning online, and it wouldn't let me. So I show up, I was flying with Vueling, they wouldn't let me do the self-scanner. It said go to the desk, and then there was an hour-and-a-half line for the desk. Got in line, still had like 3 hours till my flight, so I wasn't worried at all. But then I show up to the front and they were like, I'm sorry, your gate's closed, we can't give you your boarding pass, because it was within 1 hour of my original flight time. but it had been delayed 2 hours. Like, this didn't make sense to me at all, but anyways, they just wouldn't let me board. So basically all flights to London for the next like 3 days out of Barcelona were completely full, and I was supposed to go to Wales anyways, so I was able to find a flight that had a connection in Frankfurt off to Manchester, when I should have been, you know, considering or wondering why there was no flights to London. Turns out there's a strike in the air traffic controllers of France, so basically every other flight in Europe has just been cancelled and delayed. So my flight to Frankfurt to catch my layover to Manchester was delayed. He was supposed to get in at I think 8 p.m. and it got in at midnight. So I have slept in the Frankfurt airport, was able to find a flight at 7 a.m. to Heathrow. So now I'm flying straight back to London. Basically been traveling for, well, definitely over 24 hours at this point. Slept in an airport and will be missing out on my weekend with all my friends in Wales. So been a pretty shit time, to be honest, but final stretch. We're almost boarding my flight to London, and then I guess I'll just have a very chill long weekend and very much enjoy the extra day off on Monday to just sleep.